Welcome back to the channel, and today we are back in this off-roading mecca of a map. And last time I was here, I built this crazy off-road vehicle with a really interesting suspension setup that I was pretty proud of. And this time I want to try to create the smallest off-roader that I can using the smallest wheels, which I don't know if it's going to work too well because I don't think the smallest wheels are meant for off-road terrain. So friction might be a problem. Traction might be a problem. But I'm curious to see what we get out of it. And I think I actually saw this in the comments. I forgot to screenshot the comment. So this was your suggestion. And then you know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. So thanks for the comments for the suggestion. Oh, I never actually did a jump in this vehicle before. Hold on. I want to have some fun with this really quick. Whee! That's actually pretty cool looking. This is a much better jump here, though. It's a weird vehicle. All right, so let's take a look at our wheels. We're gonna be going from this wheel size, and the smallest wheel, I believe, is the go-kart wheel. You almost can't even see it. It's literally the size of the inner, like it's the size of the hubcap of these wheels. So here's the thing. The monster truck wheel has good grip, good overall grip. It's really good overall grip. This one also says good overall grip, but the monster truck wheel is noticeably better than those, at least last time I tested. This thing says better grip on tarmac than rough terrain. So that's what makes me slightly concerned for the effectiveness of this challenge. If this is like a complete non-starter, then we may have to upgrade to just one of the normal, regular, like standard size wheels, which are this size. They're not that much bigger, to be honest, but at least we have like an actual off-road wheel. It'll be interesting to have like a more small scale off-roader, or rather a rock crawler kind of with what we're doing. So my goal, I don't know what I'm gonna build yet or the system. I'm not necessarily going for the same system of suspension. It might not even work that way. I think I'll just use the smallest seat that we have. Let me see how big the wheels are compared to, that's the wrong wheel. So this is this is gonna look so ridiculous. This is gonna look so ridiculous. Let's just build a car right now. It's gonna need steering. So these things are gonna have to have steering on them, which is going to affect its wheelbase for sure. But what I want to do right now is just drive this thing with a standard car with like standard suspension and just see how these wheels function. Is this even something worth investing a lot of time into? Or are we not going to be able to get up a slope? All right, we got this thing. It's already terrible. Fantastic start. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. It's like the wheels don't have any clearance. That's the problem. Like you can see, my issue is this right here. The wheels have to be attached like this. So this is just gonna always be like rubbing the ground practically, which I think is our issue right there. But at least so far, the traction isn't good enough. Well, I don't know. Is there something we can do? The traction seems like it might hold up. I need a more gradual. Oh my god, the engine though is so much. Okay, it's definitely worse traction for sure. But it's hard to tell. Like, I'm rubbing on the ground, though, I feel like oh, no. We might have a problem here. Oh, wait, no, it is traction. I was literally trying to go in reverse, and it wasn't even doing that. I mean, not traction. It was bottoming out was the issue. Okay. This is so aggressive, though. Let's just maybe bulldog. Let's just see what a bulldog engine feels like at this scale. Definitely feels more reasonable. I mean, all of a sudden, it's actually way better. What? Wait, why does the engine make that much? Oh, it's less heavy. Okay, cool. I like this. All right, that made it so much better already. We're learning. There's promise now. I have hope for this. I didn't have hope for a second ago. Now I have hope. Okay, so now I want to make this thing amazing. But the problem is this right here. This is just close to the ground. So is there a way to fix this? There might be. I might have to do it like this. All right, work with me here. It's still the small wheels. We're just making our wheels wider, technically. Just wider wheels. But then we still have to steer. We could have this. We steer from there. That should be the same. That should be like, that should work, right? And then this gets rid of our ground clearance issue completely. This might work. Now I'm just trying to figure out how do I want to attach this so it actually has like good suspension. I have an idea. I think I am going to try to create a similar system to what I had, but it has to work. No, it's going to work the same, but it has to be built very differently. And I think it's going to be kind of cool. Actually, maybe. So the way I did it before, I had like the rocker thing going on the front wheels. Here, I'm just going to bring this in real quick. Keep my blocks. Yeah, so you can see that this servo right here rotated pretty freely with minimal resistance so that these wheels could just pivot around there. So I'm going to try that. Oh, this can be shortened too, because this attaches right there. That works. All right, let's delete these. We don't want these right now. All right, so for this to rock, where do I want the other set of wheels to be? Like right there? It has to have a center point, so I think this is our center point. All right, watch this. This is my plan. So we put a T there, and then we take a steering hinge and put it right there. And this is gonna be our rocking system. And now I'm realizing that these wheels do need to go down a bit more. Now I feel like they need to be a little bit farther apart. Is this too far though? That might be okay. Okay, so here's our rocker system. I deleted everything else just to make it more clear of how to copy and paste, but let's say like the top of our vehicle is kind of here. We need engine. There we go. Now let's check if the rocking thing works. I have it on strength 1. I feel like it's kind of working. Our suspension's way too stiff though. Let's turn this down. Let's just turn all that down. Okay, that's looking pretty good for stiffness so far. So we don't want steering on the middle set of wheels. We only want front and back. So let's replace those hinges with these. But we do want steering on the back. So then that can go there. But then we also want another one here that's gonna be like this on very low strength as well. Let's go strength 1 for now. No controls. All right, let's see what's going on back here. I mean, so far, kind of pretty good. Where's our forces? We got center mass right here. We kind of want, let's add 2 of these engines. Making this thing look like a vehicle is going to be interesting. Does this look like a vehicle to you? All right, I feel like the strength is too strong on that front steering hinge. Huh. It does seem to be working, but at the same time, it's like, is it working? These ones seem like they're not strong enough. Let's go up to strength 3. These ones seem like they're too strong. That's because the pivot point is different, maybe. I don't know. Let's go down to 0.5. Steering help off. How about that? Same thing. I don't know if that doesn't matter. I don't think I think that only affects the inputs. All right, I'm gonna try a similar thing that I did with the previous vehicle, which is have a slight force going into at least these ones in the back here. Let's see, down by like 10 degrees, very low strength. Okay, that's starting to look a little bit better. And then actually, yeah, I think we're having the same kind of effect. This is feeling like a pretty small scale like a small scale version of what we had. It's just with such a small scale, it's harder to tell the differences kind of interesting in that sense. But let's... Oh, that made it look really good. Oh, yeah, okay. That was a good example right there. I think this thing is working great. This is fantastic so far. All right, I feel like a little bit too strong, to be honest, or too much acceleration. But this thing is working way better than I would expect. I think doubling up the wheels, honestly, oh, that was satisfying. I think doubling up the wheels may have made the traction issue way better. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that's a problem. There is one thing I'm kind of curious about. So I'm using the Bulldog engine, but the raw engine has low acceleration. We kind of want acceleration, don't we? We want more torque. What's torque? What gives us more torque? We don't want a high top speed. Like acceleration isn't necessarily, is acceleration torque? I feel like you can have a high acceleration with low torque. I don't know. I feel like it does feel like they're somewhat related as I think through it. But here, I'm going to disable this one. This one engine just might be more feasible. It does feel more natural. All right. I mean, do I want more weight on this thing though? All right, I can delete this engine. Move these blocks back. And then I'm going to add, I wish we had more weight options because 30 kilogram, I only weigh 89 kilograms. So adding a 30 kilogram weight, which is the smallest weight block, is a big chunk. And now I'm going to want this front suspension to be slightly stiffer. All right, let's just try to go through here. Like everything is so much bigger for this thing. I'm just going to try to travel. We're going to explore. I'll try to go... I want to go different ways than I went in the other video. Explore some new trails. See how this thing performs. So I'm going to go this way. Let's go around the back of the mountain. How about that? Let's go on a journey. See if this thing can take us there. All right, this is a pretty steep obstacle. I'm going to go this way. All right, you know what? I have an idea. I have an idea on how to make this better. I'm going to add an overdrive because I feel like this engine is really good at maintaining a nice speed on lower angle terrain. We're going to reach a steepness where we're going to need some more power that one engine doesn't have. All right, so this extra engine is going to be powered by space. That's it. So now if we're going forward, we can press space to give a boost. Yes. All right, let me look at my map real quick to see, do we go that way? Okay. Ooh, this is quite the course. Can I get the sun over here? Nope, this is shady all day. All right, we're gonna go this way. All right, so we got a nice gentle course. I'll bump up the overdrive to move fast through here. We're gonna take a left turn. And then, there we go. Then we get to the entrance. Now we're going down to single engine. Looking good so far. This actually might have better clearance. I think this has better clearance technically than my other vehicle. So here's where I think overdrive. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Dang, we failed. That's a really steep hill. Even with the weight in the front was still a little bit too much. Let's try this again. Oh, my back. Okay. That's weird. That's a little... Why is that? That's too much. Why is that happening? All right, that strength needs to be upped in the back. Let's go strength back to 3. And then I'm going to change the degree of this. This is going to definitely take some tuning. The degrees are going to be 5. Just a little bit of downwards force. A little bit of downwards force. All right, so see, a little too steep here, but then overdrive. That's what the overdrive is for. It's a little aggressive. Okay, this is just... Oh, this is way steeper than I thought it was. I think... Oh, I got to go that way. I just had to look a little bit. This thing's not meant for reverse, clearly. All right, let's go. Come on. There we go. Oh, our wheel got stuck there. That's fine. We can overcome it. Good. Really? Did we really bottom out in this thing? Come on. Come on. There we go. This feels like such a more daunting course. Oh, the overdrive helped there. But the overdrive has like a cooldown. Like it stays on for a little bit longer than you want it. Uh-oh. We're a bit stuck here. Our back wheels got wedged pretty bad. Come on. Unwedged. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was unexpected. This thing's actually doing really well. Especially considering these are not off-road wheels. Do I go that way or I'm gonna go this way? This is more around the back of the mountain. I want to try to stick to unfamiliar territory here. This is really cool. I mean, it's definitely worse than the other vehicle. But it depends on how you look at it. It's like, yeah, an ant can't lift things as heavy as I can, but in relation to its body size, it destroys me. So in relation to the size of the obstacles that we're overcoming to the size of the vehicle, is it doing better or worse? Oh, that was weird. Got a big old boop there. I feel like that is where we do a little bit worse, and that's kind of like a scale thing. Like that kind of happens in real life when it comes to creating like scaled down models, like miniature scale models. There's literally just less molecules interacting physically. So sometimes scaled down models do not behave physics-wise as the same way that an upscale model will behave, and it's because there's literally less molecules like structurally dependent on each other, you know? So like this thing can bounce like so much more aggressively off the terrain, off of little bumps, just because it's a lighter, smaller vehicle. And this is a pretty crazy section here. How are we gonna handle that? Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, so far we're doing pretty well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, it's so slippy. That was so slippery. Okay, the snow has less friction. This snow is dirt. That's a problem. I'm pretty sure what we've been... Ooh, get back it. I'm pretty sure what we've been driving on here is more equivalent to tarmac, like the rocks and stuff. But the snow, because of the dust trail, as you can see, it's just white dirt, and we literally don't have traction on dirt. That's where the off-roading weakness comes in. We were not interacting with off-road terrain yet. Uh-oh, that's a problem. All right, I got to go back up. I don't think we can. This is a rock crawler, not a snow crawler. Is there a non-snow path we can take? All right, let's try this right here. Of course, we have to start on the snow. Watch how ridiculous this is going to be. Look at this. I just slide like completely. All right, this is hard mode now. We really need to try to stick to the rock. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. I can't even get up on the rock. Okay, all right. Gun it. Go. Get up. There we go. Push through. Yes. Okay, we're on rock. Oh man, we got wedged in an acute angled thing there. Okay, the strength of these needs to go up now. We're gonna go strength 2. Hopefully that's not too much. All right, come on, go. Get some traction. Come on. There we go. All 6 wheels. I guess 12 technically. And that one in-cut there is really messing with our ability to get over this. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna... Come on. Go. Yes. All right. We're on the road now. We're on the... Oh, it's the same exact feature. All right, let's go this way. That's what we're here for. Oh, that's bad. This is really bad. Okay, just wait till we get back on the road. Oh, wow. All right, recovered. All right, calm down. Go this way. Please get over this. Come on. Oh, we're stuck in it again. We're over. We're over. We did it. 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 That is the most annoying feature, and I can see it being duplicated everywhere. We're doing this. Oh, we're not doing this. I don't think. Okay, hold on. We gotta use momentum here. Ready? Here we go. Push through. Oh, it worked. Wait, we're stuck here? Of all places? Come on. Oh, it gets so steep here. Come on. I cannot believe we just pulled that off. That was amazing. That was actually amazing. Where am I? All right, we're in the sun now. I like this. Ooh, look at this. It's so satisfying to watch. Oh, that was a satisfying section there. Oh, yes. Uh-oh. Oh, no, this is fine. We're doing like a little bit of a down climb here. So, sliding. We're going on a trip. We're going on a ride here. Oh. Did that really have to happen? And now I'm in an area where I can't even repair my vehicle. I guess I can go into build mode. There we go. All right, there we go. Nice turnaround. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to the top of this mountain. I think there's too much snow. The snow messes up our uphill abilities drastically. Let's follow this path and see where it takes us. Come on. Come on. Oh, that section was so good. Uh-oh. Do you see that ahead of us? Oh, come on. There we go. Oh! Dang it. We flipped over again. All right, it keeps spawning me backwards from the way that I'm facing all the time. I don't know why. I'm just gonna go backwards through this, and we're sliding. That's what I was afraid of. I don't know how we're gonna get through that section. All right, we're gonna have to use momentum again. It's gonna be a really difficult spot to generate controlled momentum. All right, here we go. That was terrible. This is gonna be the hardest thing I've ever done. Okay, ready? Gotta go that way. This is impossible without traction wheels. Like, we've reached an actual impossible section, I think. No, I can do this. Oh, it just deflects us at just the right angle. It's like a rage game now. Like, we have no hope of getting enough momentum or traction for that. Unless... Okay, hold on. Hear me out here. Back up. No, okay. I was trying to back up there. All right, I'm gonna go... No, back up, back up, back up. Okay, I'm going. No, the bounce. Oh, we had that. Okay, it's possible. I believe we can do it now. Whose bright idea was it to create a rock crawler with low traction wheels? Ah, man, it's really hard to get the right angle. It's more of a left angle, to be honest. Okay, here we go. The bounciness, that's the stuff that is really throwing us for a loop here. Oh, whoa. Hold it. Please hold it. Okay. All right, now give it a boost. We pulled it off. Don't mess it up now. This way. Whoa. That boost is so hard to dial back. Oh, no. Come on. What was that? Still looking good as far as our suspension articulation and everything goes. All right, we're about to reach an impossible part of the course. We're dead. We've reached the end of the road. All right, these wheels are not cut out for this. Yeah, we have zero hope. Look at this. Zero hope. We found the limitations of our small scale build. Oh, we got like moon rocks over here. Yeah, this course is just... The snowy peak is we are not cut out for the snowy peak. We gotta stick to this area over here if we're gonna have any success. All right, out of curiosity for the finale here. Oh, do I see what I think I see? Is this a suspension test thing over here? How did I miss this before? This looks so good. Yeah, look at this. Oh, it's so good. It's actually so good. Look at how smooth our character is. I gotta try this with my bigger vehicle too. All right, this is gonna be too big to go over at full speed, I think. I mean, but it's honestly not that bad. It's actually kind of not that bad. All right, let's go slower though. Oh. Ignore that. Okay. Oh, ignore that. All right, yeah, clearly the smaller course is just, we're so smooth on this course. I'm so happy with that suspension. Okay, let's spawn in our older vehicle. Here, we can actually put them side by side. Let's look at the size difference. Here we are. Tiny scale version. All right, so we'll take this over the small ones. Okay, here we go. And of course, it's like rumble strips on a highway, pretty much. Let's try this now. It works just like the small one on the small ones. It's such a good A/B test. Like, bigger bumps. The big one works on the bigger bumps. Oh, it's so satisfying to watch. The big one works on the big bumps and the small one works on the small bumps. I can't believe I didn't see this in the first video. All right, I'm sorry, I gotta drive this one again. All right, ready? Boost mode. Yeah, it's great. All right, so it just turns out this thing actually is pretty comparable, other than the traction issue on snow. But most of the terrain that we're dealing with is just larger scale terrain. Whoa. Which it just obviously doesn't perform nearly as well on. But if it was smaller scale terrain, this thing is obviously a beast. I kind of want to try this course that I did in the previous video just for like a more of an A/B test here. Yeah, see this thing, it just bounces a little bit weird off the terrain. All right, oh yeah, this section was like extremely difficult with the large one actually. Oh boy, I keep pressing space too much. I need to not be pressing space in those sections. All right, let's take it smooth through here. I think this might be too big of a scale of pieces. Yeah, we're too small for this section. But at least we found a strength. It's pretty good on the smaller, like that pathway over there that we started on was like a more mini pathway. And it was definitely very well suited for that. But once we got onto the bigger stuff, it was a little much. This looks good. I want to try this. One more test. Sorry, I'm having too much fun. I keep almost ending the video, but this is our final test. This looks like more of our size here. Okay, now it's suddenly getting very big. But we're doing good. Now this feels good. This feels like the appropriate size for our vehicle here. Yep, there we go. Oh, that's a little big. Hold on. Let's just go this way. Yep. Okay, now we're getting into the bigger scale stuff that these wheels are definitely not cut out for. Oh, and we flipped over. All right, well, that was a fun concept going from like a large scale version to a small scale version of a similar thing and comparing how they perform. And I think this thing turned out a lot better. I think the double wheel action was a lifesaver as far as ground clearance goes and not getting our suspension caught up on like the edges. So that was really cool. So if you want to see anything else of this kind of concept, let me know what other ideas come to mind if you enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.